the Jews, all the tribes are waiting there for their beloved one. Islam is in its difficult stage there now. The enemies are trying their best with a crooked attempts to swipe away the light of Islam. All the poor, innocent believers are in great trouble. They don't want to leave their home, their siblings, their relatives, and most importantly, the dearest Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even though they are getting ready to flee from the homeland with a firm belief in Allah the Almighty and His Messenger. The city outskirts of the desert, but with no shadows. At last, they found him and proclaimed, "Comes the light! A prophet is coming!" But hearing this loud voice, they were very happy and they couldn't control their happiness as it was above their boundaries. It overflew spontaneously. طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع. Mecca is in a deep pain of error. Is in sorrow filled with emptiness. The land without luckiness of giving Allah the Almighty. The sacred land which tells the golden history about Ibrahim alayhi salam and his son Ismail alayhi salam and his allow Hajar radiallahu anha. The sacred land which tells the golden history about Ismail alayhi salam and his son Ismail alayhi salam and his love Hajar radiallahu anhu. The holy land of Kaaba, the Qibla of the Muslims while performing namaz and the holiest sites in Islam. Wait for a while, dear. I know Kaaba and the importance of Makkah, but why this holy place can't support its dear Al-Amin, the dearest at its all primary stages of grooming? Well, is your Makkah this much rigid to give support and respect to his teachings? Yes, it was a chance for our Medina to be the light of mercy there in our land. It was a matter of pleasure and immense pleasure. Yes, dear, it was a Allah, the Almighty, to the land of Medina and their native. We, the helpers, are the real helpers of Islam. If there were no help from the side of Medina, the light of Islam would have been extinguished. Many Ansari followers of Prophet held in the growth of Islam. Abu Ayyub al-Ansari gave asylum to him to his house, while the others had an extreme wish for getting their beloved one to their own home. And we had many Sahabis like famous Ubay ibn al-Kab, Muaz ibn Jabal, Anas ibn Malik, Hassan ibn Sabit, Sahad ibn Abi Waqas. Stop please here. Are you trying to count the Sahabis' name? We, the Muhajirs, have the prosperity of popularity. We have Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu, the first Khalifa, a friend like shadow of a dear Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the best person in the universe after his messengers. We have Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu, the second Khalifa, the most successful ruler and an inspiration and a role model for all other rulers. We have Usman bin Affan radiallahu anhu, the third Khalifa, the most rich person who spent all his wealth for the sake of Allah. And last but definitely not the least, we have Ali ibn Abu Talib radiallahu anhu, the fourth Khalifa, and the gateway to the knowledge is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as himself said. In Quran, or dear sisters, when the stories are told, when the followers are depicted, the Mu'ajris are seen first. As-sabiqun al-awwaluna min al-mu'ajrina wal-ansar. Look, the Mu'ajris are seen first. In terms of Quran verses, I can show you a lot of things mentioned in the Quran. There's a lot of numerous things mentioned and described in the Quran. Like for Surah Maid, verse number 54. فَسَوْفَ يَأْتِ اللَّهُ بِقَوْمٍ. It was released with famous Ansari, Abu Musa al-Ashari. Quran symbolizes us to the dearest friend of Hazrat Isa al-Hawariyun. Ansaris are the dearest one of Prophet, as Prophet himself said, لَوْلَا الْحَجْرَةُ لَكُنْتُ أُمْرَهًا مِنَ الْأَنْصَارِ. If there were no hijrah, in the historical event, I would have been with the Ansaris. He also picks a right is the symbol of faith, that is Iman, and the hatred towards us is the hypocrisy. Oh dear, hijrah was indeed an inevitable part of the Islamic history. It's because of the hijrah the Islamic calendar started. It paved the way for understanding and fraternity among the Muslims. After all the victories of Islam, there were also many battles like Badr, Uhud, and Khandaq. After all these battles, Islam landed at Mecca, Fatah al-Makkah, at the time of Mecca, seat others. Hence, the followers were very happy to see their homeland Prophet Muhammad back once again.
Yes, dear sister, I'm convinced. Muhajirs have a prosperity of prominent Sahabas, while Ansars have a vast number of helpers at his all time. Both Muhajirs and Ansars paved the way for the fruitful growth of Islam all over the world. Allah described them both as Radiallahu anhu wa Radu anhu. May Allah be pleased with them and they with Allah. Let's end our debate now by praying to Allah to unite us with the Sahabas to Jannah. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.